France defeated Croatia 4-2 to emerge champions of the 2018 FIFA World Cup. What a story. The French team showed class from start to finish. And big ups also to Didier Deschamps for becoming only the third man to win the World Cup as a player and a coach. Follows the likes of Mario Zagallo and, of course, Franz Beckenbauer. Cosmos Chukwuemeka joins us now. Cosmos, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Well, it's good to be here.
The World Cup
It's all about the World Cup and several stats. Congratulations to France. 20 years ago, these same two sides, you know, had history. France were hosting. They didn't qualify for USA 94.
Yeah.
They were hosting, not much on them, but they did the needful. They won all of their matches. Well, one on penalties and one on extra time. A golden goal against Paraguay in the second round. And they got to the finals and faced the almighty Brazil. And they won by 3-0.
Wow.
At the time. Now, Croatia at that time, too, they were just 3 years. I mean, Croatia was just 3 years old as a nation. And they went to the World Cup for the first time. And you know, they were the Cinderella team, won all of their matches except the second semi-final match against France, 2-1, and they were meeting again, and it was awesome. 4-2, first time since 1966 when we have 6 goals in the finals, and of course, several you know, statistics and records got broken that day.
Coming out of it, I know.
Several things to talk about.
The World Cup with the most own goals scored, and what the first own goal in the final for a long time.
First own goal
also.
in the final. In fact, first time a player will score the both side of the goal.
Sides, yeah.
Own goal and a good goal.
Well, it took a gift.
Yeah, maybe it's a gift. So.
Let's go to Paris, where the French team, they're having their trophy parade. Let's celebrate with them. The French side, they also dominated most of the France champions. France scored 11 times in 4 knockout matches, including 4 goals in 2 different matches. They scored a total of 14 goals for an average of 2 per match. Of course, they were a good side.
Certainly a very good side. I mean, yes, the jury is still out as to which of the teams was a better team. Is it the France 98 team or this team? But, you know, very good side. They started very slowly. Yeah, maybe not too convincing, but then there was a game plan by Didier Deschamps, who was, of course, the captain of the 1998 side. There was a plan, and the plans were executed to the letter. I mean, as I said, they scored 11 times in 4 knockout matches. And, of course, they scored 4 goals in 2 different matches. The second round match and, of course, the final match, second round match against Argentina, 4-3. And, of course, in the final match, 4-2. You know, 2 different matches. And, of course, they scored a total of 14 goals for an average of 2 per match. That is awesome. They knew what they wanted to do, and they did it pretty much. And they have to celebrate, man. It deserves a lot of accolades.
A lot of accolades.
They have to celebrate because and funny thing was that it simultaneously went on in other cities. Maybe some bit of violence broke out in those cities, but then this is Paris, where, of course, the capital city, and it was a bit controlled. But in other cities, you know, there was a bit of violent chaos here and there, but it was controlled as well. But, you know, celebration galore.
Yeah, you can hardly see the players. I mean, look at that.
The players celebrating and all. Did you see that? Did you see the Instagram video Pogba had to do?
The one of it's coming home?
It's coming home. That was a diss to England.
No. And then he rushes in. I'm sorry, so you guys don't think
that sorry was sarcastic. But that's it from his mind.
But Cosmos, when you look at the things worldwide, everyone is celebrating. Aside from independence, what else can get a country to celebrate this?
Certainly. I mean, this is huge. This is awesome. 4 years ago, when Germany won, immediately they got to Berlin from the airport to the street to, of course, the house of the Chancellor. It was huge.
Yeah.
Now, this time around, this is huge, and the celebration will keep on going till several people think. I have some friends in Paris, and they're telling me it was a work-free day for them. I mean, with tacit agreement, nobody could go to. I mean, who would go to work when there's a celebration in the air? So I mean, it's huge. It's really, really huge, and you know, it begs. I started asking myself, when will an African team, especially Nigeria, have this kind of celebration?
We will get there. We'll get there.
I won't go there.
Okay, so if you think it was a massive turnout in France. Let's go to Croatia, where over 500,000 fans came out to welcome these players. Cosmos, these guys, they will be lifetime heroes in this country because they gave everything they had for their country.
They should be inducted into the FIFA World Cup Hall of Fame. I mean, first time they were in the World Cup, they were massive. First time they were massive, and they were one of the best teams of the World Cup. Right now, good players, maybe better players than the 1998 team, and they took each match as it came with so much resilience and all. They made sure that they scored in every match. They scored in every match, and they got to the finals. For me, some people say the most shocking team. I felt they are probably the best team because of what they did, and they had to celebrate. This is celebration galore. Fine, they did not bring the cup home.
Yeah,
but
no one is crying.
No one is crying. They are celebrating.
What they achieved
is
just awesome. I agree with you.
Awesome.
Over 500,000 fans are gathered in Zagreb to welcome this Croatian team that made it to the final of the World Cup. That's around 12% of the country's entire population.
Yep.
They came out to show love. What a story we saw with their president at the World Cup. She was such a mother. She was so charismatic, trying to tell Modric, don't cry, and then she broke into tears herself.
Frankly, I saw that, and I was so wowed. I mean, she has become a hero. For several people didn't even know that Croatia had a female president, but the World Cup has really shown. And it was so nice. It was so great. I mean, for a country, for a woman. Yeah. She's just like the biblical Deborah who led Israel at that time to victory. For a woman to do this, she was like. So for me, this I was asking somebody today on another medium, and I was saying, okay, who was the most influential person at the World Cup? They were mentioning players and all. And one person mentioned this woman. That seriously, she was very influential. She was there from the second round.
Yeah.
From the second round, she watched all their games. First of all, she came on economic class.
Well, that doesn't start going right.
Well, then afterwards, she sat with the fans. Did not sit with, where the president should sit, and she was charismatic all through. Kudos must go to Croatia. I mean, this man is a hero, man. This man is a hero. You need to see very quiet man, but then. What will happen to that? What will happen to that player that was sent home?
Oh, there you go. They say don't be like Kalinic. Yeah.
Seriously, what will happen to him?
It's the football has so much lessons. So much lessons. You gotta be humble. You must be a team player.
Certainly.
You must be able to listen.
Yeah.
You need to obey rules to rule. You don't look down on your team. You don't walk out of your team. You don't feel without you a team cannot, progress.
I mean, look at the history of the World Cup and those players that were sent home. If I can remember, Roy Keane, lost out at the World Cup because of attitude. Same thing. Well, Luis Suarez, let's say he's a lucky bunch.
But for this Croatian player, different.
Your
coach tells you
coming to play, it's just like what Carlos Tevez did to Mancini in Manchester City. Then
he has lost the chance to be part of history.
Exactly, he has lost the chance to be part of history.
This is what football does.
That's just it.
What a story for Croatia.
Yep.
Look at how everyone in the country came out to appreciate the team, say thank you, well done, you gave the country good representation. They didn't win. Now imagine if they had won. And nobody is crying. It's just tears of joy that a country of about 4 million people were able to put together, they're able to put together a working structure that has taken them to the final of the World Cup. Don't be there saying giant of Africa. Don't be there saying, we have all the machinery, we have the market. Is it result-oriented? Are you doing the right thing? Croatia should make us worry. At first, we were talking about Iceland. When Iceland did what they did at the Euros and then qualified for the World Cup, then persons started understanding that it's not how big, it's how effective. Let's give you some stats from the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Yes, the competition has come and it's done, but we will keep talking about it. 32 teams played 64 matches across 11 stadiums in Russia and scored 169 goals with an average of 2.64 goals per match. match. That's on this World Cup. Yeah. Russia's victory against Saudi Arabia means that the host nation has never lost their opening match in any of the 21 editions of the FIFA World Cup. That's a beautiful start. Yeah, very beautiful start for the host nation. This was the first ever World Cup to see all competing teams score at least 2 goals. Wow. At least 2 goals, with Panama being the final team to complete the collection, a goal each against England and Tunisia. Wow.
And of course, I mean, other World Cups, you see teams that have not scored a goal.
At all.
But, you know, this time around, goals were scored. Last time Saudi Arabia scored a goal was in France 98. That was the last time they scored a goal.
At the last World Cup, Nigeria scored just 1.
Well, at least Nigeria scored a goal. But last time France...
against Bosnia.
Was it 1?
Yeah, 1.
It wasn't 1, it was 3. At the last World Cup, it was 3. Ahmed Musa with 2.
Oh, Argentina.
Yeah, and but so, I mean, Saudi Arabia, the last time they scored was in France, and that was a 2-2 draw with South Africa before, you know, they scored a goal in the last game against Egypt.
And I also told you that champions, the winners of this year's World Cup, France, they scored 11 times in 4 knockout matches, including 4 goals in 2 different matches. They scored a total of 14 goals for an average of 2 per match. Stand up for the champions.
Yep.
France's starting team was the youngest, 26 years, 3 months in a World Cup final since Argentina did it in 1978.
Yeah.
There were 22 penalties and 9 winning goals scored in the 90th minute or later at the 2018 FIFA World Cup, excluding extra time. So it was a World Cup of you blink, something goes wrong. So everybody just did to FIFA World Cup FIFA World Cup Player Award winner. FIFA Young Player Award winner Kylian Mbappe became the 2nd youngest scorer in a World Cup final after the great Pelé in 1958. I know what Pelé said. Said, with the way this boy is going after my records, I'll go and dust my boots.
Pelé was 17 years, 406 days, 58 when they scored that final. I think he scored a brace in that one too. While Kylian Mbappe was 19 years. So, yeah, it's still the youngest. It's still the youngest.
That's right. Okay, so some more stats for you. You can just feed your eyes on them. We'll continue to talk about these. So they are Germany. They won't be known for the right stats at this competition. It's football. Forget about it. They will dust their color and then they'll come back. Let's go on this quick break now. When we come back, I'll tell you about Ahmed Musa and how his goal has been picked among the best at the World Cup. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.